everybody, I'm Josh from Knowhere, and welcome to the Guardians of the Galaxy recap. So, I'm doing this episode today because I found out that Marvel unofficially released the first episode of their new Disney XD Guardians of the Galaxy TV show. So yeah, and before you guys all make assumptions in the comments, I will say this right here and now, that this is not a sequel to the live-action Guardians of the Galaxy movie by James Gunn. It's more kind of like a soft reboot maybe. It is not a direct sequel to the movie. James Gunn has said it is not, and the Marvel Entertainment people, even though they say it is, they clearly don't know what they're talking about. So think of it this way, the new Marvel animated TV shows like Avengers Assemble or now Guardians of the Galaxy might have created their characters loosely based off their live-action counterparts, but they have absolutely nothing in common with the MCU universe. With that being said, we find our favorite outlaws/heroes a few months after the live-action movie has left off. Apparently they got a tip that someone with a huge bounty was being kept at a detention center, and that person was none other than Yondu. So telling them that Korath has taken a very valuable prize from him, they all set off to retrieve it. And after they do, they head off to Knowhere. You remember the big freaking head in the live-action movie? That's right, that's where they go. The Guardians take it to the broker on Knowhere, who after finding out that it's a world seed, whatever that is, he doesn't want to have anything to do with it. So he shoots them all away, and then we all get a 3-off standoff with the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Ravagers, and Korath's army. And then Knowhere comes alive. So besides that this is the Guardians of the Galaxy TV show, one of the big things that I'm really excited about is that we finally get Cosmo. Yes, I know we kind of got Cosmo in the live-action movie, but he really didn't speak or do anything telepathically. But in this show, we get him. We get him telepathically speaking. We get him moving things telepathically, and he's actually the security dog for Knowhere. It's a little funny, being a security dog and being an actual Soviet dog. Okay, so looking back, I think there's only maybe one thing that I didn't like from the TV show, and that had to be Peter Quill's voice actor. It just didn't vibe well with me. It was a bit too high-pitched. Comparing it with the acting that Chris Pratt did on the live-action movie, yeah, it really doesn't compare very well, but still, they could have gotten someone a little better for the voice of Peter Quill in the TV show. Other than that, I think the characters are pretty spot on to the movie and to the new comics that we have now. So considering the voice acting, the plot of the first episode, and the overall popularity of the characters, I'd have to say that the TV show really hit the ground running, and I would give this first episode a very solid 4 stars out of 5. So if you guys have not seen this first episode, I would definitely recommend you guys to go watch it. If you guys like the movie and were wanting a bit more out of it, this is something you'll want to see. So that is my recap for this first episode of the Guardians of the Galaxy TV show. Thank you guys for sticking around to the very end. And as always, if you guys like this video, hit the like button over here. And if you want to stick around for more nerdy news, movie reviews, recaps, and generally anything I might come up with, hit the subscribe button over here. And don't forget to share this with your family, friends, coworkers, anyone you might think likes nerdy stuff. So that's it from me. Thank you guys. I'm Josh from Knowhere, keeping it nerdy. Greetings fellow Whovians, and welcome to Doctor Who Recap. Last night's episode was a doozy. I didn't know Marvel sold the Magneto rights to DC. I mean, just look at him. He looks like a discount Magneto. I mean, this looks like this. Can you blame me for being upset? I thought John Diggle